First tonight, of course, a lot of concern about a tropical depression in the Gulf and the damage it could cause.
We're expecting the storm to dump lots of rain over several days, but it's still too early to know who will get the worst of it. Here's a look now at Harvey, still in the middle of the Gulf. It's expected to reach the coast by Friday.
Governor Greg Abbott has declared a state of disaster in 30 counties that could be affected by the storm. That includes Harris and all surrounding counties. Abbott says he wants to make sure any and all state resources are ready to respond quickly.
We have crews from Houston to Galveston with what you need to know. But first, let's get right to David Paul with the very latest. Give it to us, Dave.
And there has been a slight update and change in the track of Harvey from the Hurricane Center. I'll get to that in just a moment. There's the storm. It is very disorganized. It has not been upgraded to a tropical storm. It is still just a tropical depression. That means it does have a closed center of circulation, but that's about it. It remains fairly disorganized. It has not strengthened since this afternoon. There's the position of the storm now. You see the Texas coast here, updated forecast track from the Hurricane Center. And this, instead of, like the last update, bending off to the right a little closer to Houston, this track bends it off to the left or to the west. But notice how it still just sits it here Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And all of the upper Texas coast, including Houston, will be on that dirty side. And that's why the flood threat is still there. Even though you see Houston here 200 miles away from the center, yeah, we could still get heavy and flooding rain bands here. Hurricane watches remain in effect for the lower Texas coast and the central coastal bend. This is a rain and flooding threat for the weekend into early next week. It's a slight power outage threat. When this starts Friday night, the rain chance lasts through Wednesday. That being said, look at what's coming in from the north. There's scattered showers and thunderstorms that are producing heavy rain and some flood advisories just north of Madisonville and one in Grimes County and not too far from College Station. These thunderstorms are not associated with Harvey. This is a frontal boundary, an actual cool front. Not going to get cold, but it's pushing those storms south, and so we may have some scattered thunderstorms unrelated to Harvey as we go through the overnight tonight. There's a lot of moving parts in the weather this evening. I'll have a complete rundown on the storm. We'll look at rain total forecast, and we'll look at that weekend forecast in just a couple of minutes.
All right, a lot to keep up with. We'll see you soon.